Muslim that listens to music, this is a huge warning.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. This is the Apostate Prophet. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody is having a fantastic time. I am certainly doing very, very well. David, how are you doing? Welcome to the show.
Hello, Mr. Prophet. So happy to be here on your show.
Oh, thank you. Hello, dear chat. How are you doing, chat? Chris became a new member. Thank you. Welcome to the membership. Fox McCloud said, as you can see, never trust a Turk to be on time. This is accurate. It is very well scientifically known. Hey, everybody, what's up? How's everybody doing? Welcome to the Apostate Prophet Show. Yeah, I don't know. I wanted to do a grand entrance with this guy here, but then as I played it, I realized it's not loud enough. I kind of wanted it to be to have a little bit more shock value because it looked very ridiculous.
If you're a Muslim that listens to music, this is a huge warning.
You Muslims doing okay over there in Islam?
I asked Jinn over and over and over.
Well, yourself, you asked.
Myself, upon people that I read. Like, what is the main cause that brings or attracts you or triggers you into someone's house? Music.
Music.
So Muslims are talking to demons and believing them. Stay away from Islam.
At first, I thought he was just going to be sitting there the entire time, not saying a word. That would have been funny too. Just play some clips and just be sitting there looking, like the girl in that old meme where she's like this.
It's so weird, man. But I primarily this is stuck on in my head because he actually stole my line. He said, "Stay away from Islam."
That's what he does.
He steals everything. He stole my intro music.
Lines. Look at that. He's starting to look crazy, man.
He stole my intro music.
Yeah.
He steals my line. He looks crazy. I'm going to sue this guy now.
Okay,
I'm already preparing a lawsuit.
It's looking like Cash Patel right there, man. Just the super white Cash Patel.
I'm preparing a lawsuit to sue Inspiring Philosophy for stealing my music and my line. So, no, just shout out to Inspiring Philosophy, Michael Jones, who is undoubtedly the best nerd out there. Mike Jones. So, David, what's up, man? How you doing?
What's up, man?
Hey, lots of stuff going on, man. I was gonna actually review something else, but then I decided to not do that. I decided to do this here instead and to continue talking about God Logic and Mohammed Hijab, because God Logic and Mohammed Hijab had a very, very nice debate recently in which Mohammed Hijab has been exposed as a liar and a fraud, as if we didn't know that before, but also as a ignoramus.
Who could have foreseen such things?
And I'm actually kind of shocked and surprised because I had a little bit more respect for Mohammed Hijab's intellect, not so much for his personality, but at least for his intellect and all that. And I did consistently say over the years that Mohammed Hijab is a horrible person, but at least he's intelligent and all that. And then this debate happened, and it was absolutely terrible, absolutely terrible. And he took down the debate video from God Logic's channel. After being absolutely humiliated in a debate, Mohammed Hijab actually made a copyright strike and had the debate video removed from God Logic's channel. That's what happened.
That he did. That he did.
That he did indeed. Why are you talking like that, man? What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Can't you talk normal? Reese's Evit says you high AP. What gives you the idea?
You're acting like Mohammed Hijab.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. So I want to talk about that. So very briefly, let's get into it. So God Logic and Mohammed Hijab had a debate. The debate went very bad for Mohammed Hijab. Mohammed Hijab felt embarrassed and asked
Humiliated.
for the video to be taken down. And then he later on lied about it, despite the fact that there is video of him giving very clear permission of recording the video and publishing it and saying, I will not copy strike. You actually did copy strike God Logic, and then also continued a scam by publishing it on his own channel with a different thumbnail as if the video is back up again. So that's the summary of everything we wanted to talk about. Thanks everybody for tuning in. However, it's not going to be that short. We're going to have a look still. We're going to have a look. All those who wanted a summary, here you have the summary. Now you can leave. Thank you for joining. Now let's get to what actually happened, to all the details. But before that, let me read a few super chats. Baccarat Puff Daddy, David Wood and AP. Were you on the Southern Poverty Law Center's hate watch list? Will you sue? I know that Robert Spencer made the list. Will he sue? I wasn't. David was not.
I wasn't on the list, but in like articles responding to people, they've called me a hate group before. It's like, and it was when I was one person too, and I was like, how's one person a hate group? I don't know.
This guy is taking on everybody by himself, but not like Muhammad took on the Al-Zud.
No one takes on everybody else like Muhammad.
He's a whole group of hate, a one-man group of hate.
I'm a one-man band in my own right. D Wood jams to the broad daylight.
Yeah.
No instruments needed, just two record players, a mic, a stage, and two rock singers.
Up on Mimi Hijab's channel in a shorter version. Mohammed Hijab looks like those images of microscope zoomed in earthworm where you actually can see its face. Ash. Why, Ash? Why would you be so mean to Mohammed Hijab?
Because he's a Jew!
Abu Bakr Majid Nawaz won a lawsuit against Southern Poverty Law Center in UK courts. Wasn't that years ago?
Yeah, and that was in the UK where apparently it's easier to win such things.
Yeah, because in the UK it's easier to win such things. Because that's why.
So notice, it's easier to win such things in the UK, and Hijab still got crushed.
The Wu didn't comment on PBD's X post suggesting him to bring God Logic on. This is the proof. Malik was right. David Wood is jealous. He must be excommunicated from the Protestant church, you see. Yeah, David, why didn't you comment on that, man? What's wrong with you?
D Wood doesn't need to comment. God Logic being on PBD is inevitable.
I must say I was the first one who actually made the suggestion, so I will take credit if he goes there. If God Logic ends up on PBD podcast, I will be taking credit and say this all happened because of me, and I want all the praise for it. PBD podcast posted, which guest would you like to see on PBD podcast next? I went there, said God Logic.
And God Logic said himself. That's funny. Yeah, I'll go over there. I'll go over there and like everyone who was suggesting God Logic, including God Logic himself. PBD.
He did this. He made us comment in 249. I made it at 220. See, I made it before God Logic himself did it, and everybody else suggested it after me. So you all owe me. You're all copying me. You all owe me. And if they make it, and if he goes on there, it's because of me.
Oh, he's got to get God Logic on there because tons of people. God Logic said himself. You said God Logic. Jai said God Logic. Canadian ex-Muslim. Your brother in Christ, Reason Answers, Tunnel Drump in Christo, and then Myron Gaines said himself. Who recommends himself? Only God can save us. Let's see. Tons of God Logic, man. Tons of God. Someone said Candace Owens. Someone said Douglas Murray. All right, I liked all the God Logic ones.
Good.
Lauren Chen recommends herself.
Lauren Chen. Is she still around?
Yeah, she disappeared for a while when there was something about like taking $10 million from Russia to hire people to be pro-Russia or something like that. I don't remember. I don't know what her explanation was after that, but
she was hired by Russian agents to run a whole scheme. So she shouldn't be talking to anybody or about anything, nor should she be invited to any place. Let's see what even happened to that. Issued a call for Chen to testify before Canadian. After being summoned, Chen appeared with counsel during the hearing and refused to answer basic questions. Following the indictment's public release, the media and involved commentators, including Chen, did not immediately respond to requests. So she built a company for where she hired certain podcasts and certain people to spout certain opinions, and it just turned out that the money for the company and the money that she was paying people all came from certain Russian agents. And as soon as it came out, they shut down the company, didn't say anything, and I think it's the investigations are still ongoing.
Was there some explanation afterwards? Like, hold up.
Yeah, she didn't actually address everything, but she kind of was like, I have been slandered and stuff like that. But it's very obvious from everything that what happened is that she was hired by Russian agents.
Canadian government reaction on 10th of September. 5 Canadian. Isn't that the day Charlie got shot? Oh no, this is 2024. On 10th of September, 5 Canadian members of Parliament issued a letter calling for Chen to testify before a Canadian parliamentary committee. After being summoned, Chen appeared with counsel during the hearing, November 5th, 2024, and refused to answer any questions, citing the U.S. criminal investigation. This prompted the committee, comprising MPs from all parties, to unanimously vote to send the matter to the House of Commons as a potential contempt of Parliament case. Well, to be fair, who doesn't have contempt for Canadian Parliament? Then response and public statements following the indictment's public release. Tenet Media and the involved commentators, including Chen, did not immediately respond to requests for comment. In response to the indictment, Blaze TV officially fired her. Her Turning Point USA profile was also removed. Her channels, as well as that of Tenet Media, were taken down by YouTube. Tenet Media has since been shuttered. In September 2025, Chen denied the allegations in a post on Twitter. Boom. Okay.
Very cool. Very, 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 very cool. So, anyway, back to God Logic and Mohammed Hijab. So, this is all very, very funny. Mohammed Hijab was recently absolutely destroyed and humiliated by God Logic during the debate. Now we know that he took down the debate, but what happened in the aftermath is even funnier. Mohammed Hijab went out and started claiming, despite God Logic presenting evidence, or Avery presenting evidence, that he had Mohammed Hijab's explicit permission to record and publish the debate. He claimed that he never gave him permission. He only gave him permission to live stream the debate.
Yeah, and think about that. Because God Logic specifically said he's recording. He was recording on StreamYard. He didn't set up a live stream and stuff. He didn't know when they're going to bring him in and stuff. So he just recorded it and then posted it, right? So think, Hijab is seriously claiming it wasn't because he got embarrassed and humiliated. It was because he only gave Avery permission to live stream it simultaneously and then have it on his channel forever, not to record it live and then post it on his channel and have it there forever. So notice the reasoning. It's okay that you have this entire debate on your channel forever, as long as you are live streaming right now. You can't be recording it right now and then posting it afterwards. That's his and I mean, I'm sure his fans are stupid enough to believe that, but everyone else looking at that's like, you got embarrassed. That's why you're getting desperate. And I'm guessing Libiano said, hey man, why don't you do it? That's what I do. Cowards.
Absolute cowards. Absolute cowards. Absolute cowards. So let's look at the evidence here. So God Logic himself posted this. He said, "Dear Team YouTube, the YouTube channel Mohammed Hijab is abusing the copyright system to attack other channels. Here is a video clip of him giving me verbal consent to put our discussion on my channel. After I posted it, he filed a copyright complaint. Why is this being allowed? Are people allowed to deceptively give verbal consent to post content in order to get the person a strike?"
No, I mean, seriously, that's a serious. If he gets away with that and they uphold the strike after it goes through the correct channels, not the Zoot sense, but once it goes through the proper channels, if he gets away with that and isn't punished for that, I mean, that's like, think you could invite anyone onto your channel, say, yeah, you post it, I'm posted, and they're on your channel and stuff like that. Yeah, you have my total permission to post this, and then afterwards, boom, strike. That's like
It's
entrapment. That's like entrapment, man.
It gets even worse. Mohammed Hijab, so YouTube says we take misuse of our copyright tools very seriously and
No, they
take strong action when we find abuse, including terminating channels. Also, we will look into your concern. GodLogic responded, you said you'll take misuse of your copyright tools seriously. Then why is my video still down when the evidence is right here for you to see his verbal consent for me to upload? So apparently they're still looking into it. But what's worse is Mohammed Hijab, after taking down the GodLogic's post video of the debate, changed the thumbnail of the debate on his own video, on his own channel, made it look slightly a bit like the GodLogic thumbnail of the debate, and then put a video back up on there to basically try and deceive people into thinking that the video has been restored, has been brought back up, but it's actually his own video, his own channel. So he copyright strikes the debate on GodLogic's channel, takes it down. This knowledge spreads everywhere that the video was taken down. Mohammed Hijab then changes his thumbnail, makes it look slightly like the one that was on GodLogic's channel, and puts video back up on here, which is just absolutely dishonest scam behavior.
Yeah, and also, like, I mean, the real reason, if like Avery's would have been over 1 million views now. The debate on Avery's channel would have been over 1 million views right now because it was going like that, right? It was going like that. That's when Hijab gave it a strike. This epic coward and dork and loser actually filled out all the paperwork and stuff to copyright strike.
This is very much you see the morality here behind the Islamists and behind
More
the
like
Muslims.
lack of morality.
The morality that the Dawa guys or the Muslim apologist guys have, the morality that Islam gives them. This is Islamic morality. There's nothing wrong with simply being dishonest, lying, for scamming, running a fraud like this for their own gain, for the gain of Islam or for their own gain. He realized that the debate video on GodLogic's channel is being watched significantly more than the one on his own channel. And people generally think that he did a horrible job and GodLogic humiliated him publicly. So what he does instead is to take the video on GodLogic's channel down, despite giving prior permission to it, and then make it look like the video is back, but it's actually his own channel. What a disgusting, dishonest fraudster. They have no problem lying. Now we can see the evidence right here. We can see the evidence right here.
This and put it.
This is what Avery himself put up.
So is it okay that I record this and put it on my channel? Just want to get a verbal confirmation. We're good.
Well, I mean, look, you can go live right now. I mean, I haven't got any issues with that myself.
Yeah, I'm recording.
I thought you were live already.
Yeah, I'm recording right now, so I'm just making sure I can
go
post
live.
this.
Go live so that your people can see what's happening right now.
Oh, they will. So I just want a verbal confirmation you're not going to copyright strike me.
No, you're going to go live, and it's absolutely fine.
Okay, cool. All right, awesome. So is it okay?
All right, so here in this case, GodLogic was recording.
And he said it.
Conversation, and he said he's recording. He said he's going to publish it, and he asked if that is okay. And he even said, "You're not going to copyright me, right?" And Mohammed Hijab says, "No, of course not. Yeah, go publish it. Go live on your own channel." Now he's doing something very sneaky here. He does say here, "No, go live. It's all right. Okay, no, I'm not going to copyright strike." He probably rewatched this, which is why he now says he never gave permission to just publicize it all, but rather simply just to live stream on his own channel. The question, of course, is what freaking difference does that make?
Actually, it does make a difference, but the difference is completely in Mohammed Hijab's favor, right? So Avery is recording, which means anyone who wanted to watch live, and there were lots of people watching live, had to watch it on Mohammed Hijab's channel. Whereas if Avery had also been live at the exact same time, all of Avery's fans would have been watching on Avery's channel. Fewer people would have been watching on Mohammed Hijab's channel. Afterwards, it would have been the same because they would have both had it on their channel. But because Avery posted it afterwards, that meant that during the actual discussion, everyone was watching on Mohammed Hijab's channel. So that actually gave Mohammed Hijab a head start with the video. So the only difference that Avery made by not live streaming it, but by recording it instead and then posting it, was actually to help Mohammed Hijab get a head start. And yet, but I mean, the end result is that either way, whether he's live streaming it or he posts it afterwards, it's on his channel. So if you're okay with him live streaming it and being on your channel, how in the name of common sense can you say, oh, no, I said you could live stream it and it's on your channel, but not that you could just put it on your channel afterwards by recording it. That's like absolute deceptive, evil, lying scumbag nonsense. And anyone who sides with him is like him.
So this is what he said. Andrew Wilson actually jumped in and said, I hope Team YouTube will look into this. Help from the community would be appreciated. Like the post and retweet it and tag Team YouTube. He also posted at some other time, hey, Mohammed Hijab, why did you do this? He responded and said, the problem with many anti-Islam apologists is comprehension. I never gave Mr. Avery permission to copy my video, only to go live at the same time. That was clear. Excuse me. Avery was recording at the time, and you gave him permission to go live as he is recording. If he went live at that time and was recording the screen, and that live stream was now public, what exactly would be the difference here? You exactly gave that permission. Whether he live streams it now or publishes it after the event is completely irrelevant. Sorry, Mohammed Hijab did give his permission here. He's simply lying. He's a weasel and is lying. That was clear, he says. Really, I mean, I pointed it out, David pointed it out. It's quite clear. If Avery has the permission to record it, as he clearly says, let's listen to it again, as he clearly says, that means the footage now belongs also to God Logic, and he can do with it whatever he wants.
So is it okay that I record this and put it on my channel? Just want to get a verbal confirmation. We're good?
Well, I mean, look, you can go live right now. I mean, I haven't got any issues with that myself.
Yeah, I'm recording.
I thought you were live already.
Yeah, I'm recording right now, so I'm just making sure I can
go
post
live.
this.
Go live so that your people can see what's happening right now.
Oh, they will. So I just want a verbal confirmation you're not going to copyright strike me.
No, you're going to go live, and it's absolutely fine.
Okay, cool. All right, awesome. So is it okay that I...
So what is the difference now? Nothing. There is no difference at all. He would have been recording this and going live at the same time, or he would have been recording this and publishing it later on. He did the latter. Mohammed Hijab said okay to it, despite hearing at least twice that this is what he's doing, recording it to publish it. And he even said he's not going to copyright it. So here it is. Here is the permission. YouTube needs to review this and come to the proper conclusion that Mohammed Hijab has abused the copyright system, the copyright strike system. And I think the good thing to do would be for YouTube to actually conclude that this is a direct manipulation and violation of their guidelines, and to thereby terminate Mohammed Hijab's channel. I think that would be the correct conclusion that YouTube should be coming to, and I hope they do that. Although I appreciate Mohammed Hijab being very public, because he's a scumbag and a very good representation of Islam, and I think lots of people should be exposed to the scumbag that he is on behalf of Islam. I would think it should be a good lesson to learn. So YouTube should definitely take down his channel and terminate it for doing something like this. What do you think, David? Would you be sad if they terminated Mohammed Hijab's channel?
Ordinarily, yeah. Ordinarily, I don't want people. I don't want to say, oh, I don't like what this person is saying, therefore I want their stuff taken down. I believe in freedom of speech. When you're getting slimy, like that's why I said ordinarily. This is not ordinarily. This is evil, slimy.
I also don't
stuff.
I also don't want people to have get their channels taken down if I don't, just because I don't like them.
Here you deserve it, right? You're getting someone's strikes, and they're plotting. They're plotting. I know, because they keep coming after God Logic like this, which means they're just trying. They're deliberately trying to get his channel shut down. And if you're trying to do that, you deserve what you get.
Yeah. You deserve it, man. You deserve it. You deserve it. And because you're a good Muslim, that's of course not a problem in your religion, in your system.
What kind of Muslim are you?
But it's not right for the rest of us, man. It's not right for the rest of us. I'm going to do a debate review tomorrow, and I'm pretty proud of the thumbnail. If I say so myself, you should take a look. I will have a look. David is going to have a look too. And David is going to be the judge over it. Oh no, AP and IP are blending together right in front of our eyes. This is true. IP and AP. Loaves of bread. Ottomans destroyed the Roman Empire 249 years late. What does this mean? I don't even get it. I can't think right. What are you looking at?
What?
What are you laughing at?
Apostate of Allah's thumbnail. She got Mohammed hijab in a hijab, and he's saying to Avery, "You broke my al-Muhaymin."
That's pretty messed up. That's absolutely messed up. He also, Mojab also doubled down on this. So Mojab made another post here. I'll get back to the super chat in a second. He said the following: to anti-Islam channels use my content without permission and expect a copyright strike, no exceptions. All right, it's not your content though. That content was Avery's content. It's not yours. It's not yours. To pro-Islam creators, this is a public permission for anyone who is pro-Islam, Muslim, and not engaging in disparagement. You may create clips of up to 60 seconds from my content on any platform. X, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, etc. in any language. You hereby have my permission. Look how slimy this is, man.
Yeah, it is.
Even
You
to
have
his
my permission.
audience, even to his pro-Islam, even to his fellow Muslims. It's not about putting the truth out there. It is about putting himself out there. And if you use my content, if you use 61 seconds of my content, I will copyright strike you.
Yeah, think about how stupid he is being right now. Like acting like it's a... He's being generous and magnanimous by saying that, you know, Muslims can post 60 seconds of... Dude, you look like a total coward and evil scumbag. That's what you look like. Dude, you're on your way out, man. You're on your way out.
I hereby give everyone who watches this channel and who likes what we do the permission to use my content, to use my videos, and to copy it and publish it on their own channel. Use
Yep.
it.
Yep, guys, you can republish my videos wherever you want. Just don't pretend to be me. So I've seen channels that claim to be me and stuff.
Yeah.
I hear there's one like on Instagram because people keep, hey David, I keep talking to you on Instagram. Like, you were not talking to me on Instagram because I've never been on Instagram. So there are things like that. But yeah, guys, anytime you want to take one of my videos, especially if you're speak a different language and you want to like subtitle them and stuff in other languages and post them, totally welcome. Totally welcome.
There you go. I follow you on Twitter, don't I, Arlette? Thanks, AP. I was actually going to ask soon. I follow you. That's you, right? I think it's the same username. I think I follow you on Twitter. But yeah, you have my full permission. My full permission. My absolute and full permission. Indeed, you do follow. That's you. Nice to see you here. Luke Blaze, remember when Jake Brancatella hopped on David Woodsel's stream and had an impromptu discussion on divine simplicity? I respect him for that. Mo Hedge is the opposite. Yeah, it's kind of I'm kind of conflicted when it comes to Jake Brancatella. It's like on the one hand, I now look at him a little bit differently because he's like he actually, debates and discusses and has proper conversations with us and all that. On the other hand, he's still kind of a weasel. So, but he's much better than the others. Much better than Mojab, for example, or Ali Diddler. Jack Ray, maybe Mike Winger issued order number 67 and has started a massive Borg assimilation, or maybe just 6-7. This is true, possibly. I actually sent Mike Winger the clip of my explanation of the Islamic dilemma, which some people have also called the Mike dilemma. I sent it to him. He loved it. Just so everybody knows. Caldwell says, when you see how stupid the arguments are, it's astounding how people have been dying for this religion for 1,400 years. Well, they were born into a religion that their ancestors were threatened and converted into. So, that's just how it is. Unapologetic apologetics. Hey, David, it's Xander from South Africa. We met at the 2022 Apologetic Conference. I build an online website that goes through all Islamic sources and contains over 1,500 polemic arguments. I'd like to pitch it if you're keen.
Yeah, send me a message. I'll check it out because you're not pitching it if it's lame.
Nice. There you go. Uninspiring philosophy says AP looks like he just got back from a Diddy party. How did you know that, man? How did you know? Were you there? Guys, El Mufdane, yo guys, play the Mohammed Hijab song. I already mentioned you from the Billion Apostate account. It's fire. I don't know any Mohammed Hijab song. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen a link for it. Weasels are awesome. That's giving weasels a bad name. I don't even really know what a weasel does and why people use that, why people use a weasel for that. I just think it sounds fun. What do people at apologetic conferences apologize? Yeah. So what they do is they get together, all the big great apologists, and they all go and just the whole time it's like they give presentations on how to best apologize. Like lots of like entire speeches, like 10, 15-minute speeches on apologizing to somebody. Not just sorry, but proper apologies. A whole article, whole books of saying sorry, of apologizing after messing up or after doing something bad. It's very interesting. It's of course a very, very interesting gathering. And for some reason, David goes to such things all the time because he likes to say sorry to people. Yeah. My favorite streaming duo on the internet. Who? In Mohammed Hijab and God Logic? I think so. Hey guys, I'm back. No zut. Good. Shirka Mohammed Hijab. Allah only made it appear that Muhammad gave Avery permission. This is true. Hijab, the problem is that he zutted me in front of everyone.
I almost titled my video that. I almost titled oh no, the live stream I was going to title God Logic because I was about to fall asleep and I was setting it up for the next day and I was going to title it God Logic zooted Mohammed Hijab and I was like, this might not be as funny when I wake up, so I won't do that. So I said destroyed or something like that.
Mish made a fun comment. He gave permission, Momo. By the way, speaking of books, Chris from Speaker's Corner just published his book, The Islamic Dilemma. Go get it, everybody. Go on Amazon and type The Islamic Dilemma, and please go buy the book. Everybody should have it. Everybody should use it. Everybody should know it. Everybody should memorize it. Everybody should spread it. Everybody should learn to recite it. Recite it like the Quran. Do it. Do it now. God Logic finally responded to Mohammed Hijab. He said the following. When Mohammed Hijab explained that he, or claimed that he never gave permission to publish his video, God Logic actually responded. He said, we get it. You got intellectually dog-walked in the debate. And then my video was blowing up.
He wanted to say molested, but Avery's a little nicer than we are.
My video was blowing up while yours was doing half the number, so you struck it. You have embarrassed yourself in every way possible. Also, you're so much of a genius that you just admitted you were okay with it being on my channel directly after the debate ended, when my side of the live stream ends. But if it was put on my channel an hour later, that's somehow a problem, which you never stated when I asked you. Exactly.
That's what makes zero sense. That's why. I hope Avery just goes all the way. I mean, I can't imagine if Avery got a lawyer involved that Hijab would want to go to court again, right? I mean, yes, Mr. Hijab. Have you had any other legal proceedings?
Nope.
No other legal proceedings.
No.
What? Correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Hijab.
No. I already said
did-
no.
Did a judge in the UK say that you are so insanely deceptive that any evidence you present is worthless?
What did you
because of
call
your
me?
lies?
What did you call me? I don't care if you're a
Called
judge.
you a liar because that's what you are, liar. You're a liar, like your fake prophet.
Degrees.
You worship
you
a
done?
God who brags about being
What
the
have you
best of
done?
deceivers.
What have you
You
done?
pathetic little weasel. Get out of my courtroom.
What
No
have you
further
accomplished?
questions.
What
No
have you
further
accomplished?
questions.
What have you accomplished?
What did your daddy done? Huh? You hillbilly redneck. You hillbilly redneck. What did your daddy done?
What have you
Huh?
I 6 degrees from Mauritania. All right. Fox McCloud, Hijab. The problem. Yeah. Timothy. I hope Hijab's attempt to boycott Avery's channel brings 1,000-fold to Jesus for salvation, and 100x Muslims lost on Momo's platform tell him they came to Christ because use of his failures.
That's true, man. Avery's stock just went way up, right? People who aren't paying attention, or people who don't know, or people who aren't even going to watch it, when they see, oh, this guy gave permission and then filed a copyright strike anyway to take it down, even if they're not watching, they know what happened, right? They know this guy who's pretty new came along and just destroyed a guy who brags about being the champ and so on.
You have humiliated
And
yourself.
the final
Mohammed.
boss.
You have humiliated yourself. You have destroyed and discredited yourself so much, more so than you already did before. Since then, GodLogic's channel has actually been growing faster. This might be the highest number of new subscribers this month. We will see at the end of it. So keep going. Good job, Mohammed Hijab. Good job. Good job. You have done GodLogic and the anti-Dawah scene and the Christian online scene, the apologetics scene, a great favor. Fantastic job, Mojab. Very well done. Reverse Zoot. In your opinion, among the Dawah guys, which Dawah guy is best debater, most dorky, most narcissistic, biggest ego, dumbest, most Zoot loving? All of it is Junior. Best debater, Junior. Most dorky, Junior. Most narcissistic, Junior. Biggest ego, Junior. Dumbest, Junior. Most Zoot loving, Junior. What do you think?
I don't know about that Zoot part. I think there are some other more Zoot loving guys based on what we've been hearing from Malik.
Okay, so you say Malik. Okay, I say Junior. Junior is the best of them.
No, Malik exposing everyone else.
I see.
I mean, he talked about the Warner, like saying he'd, take it in the rear end to get in the Illuminati.
The Illuminati.
And I'm just saying, if you're just without any sort of pressure, not in the Zoot sense, but without any sort of pressure on you, just volunteering, hey, if you need someone to take it up the butt, that's me. I'm guessing you're not new to that sort of thing.
Wait, did somebody say take it up the butt? Hey, I'm here.
I'm your guy. I'm your
I'm
guy.
here.
This is what we do. This is part of the Dawah lifestyle.
I don't even want anything in return.
Yeah, you don't need to. Matter of fact, I'll pay you. Dawah's going down in flames, man. That's why it's flaming.
It is flaming a lot. I want to have a look at GodLogic.
It's flaming a lot. Aluza and Manat.
Indeed. I want to watch GodLogic's video, but I'm scared that he will copyright strike this.
Yes, because that's how he is. That's how these Christians are. No, that's cool. I haven't even seen GodLogic's video here. I saw the short that he posted where he just kept saying, "Tell me you lost the debate without telling me you lost the debate." I saw the short, and then I made a video. But yeah, I haven't seen this one, man. Play it, man. Play it. What are you waiting on, Christmas?
Loaves of bread, like all Turks, the Ottomans were late sacking Rome. Oh, okay, now I get it. The White Trash Panda. Hey, what's up, White Trash Panda? We actually met during our travels.
Showed up with a cool dog.
I've been uploading y'all's content to Rumble for like 3 years now. Channel name Martyr Mouse. That's very nice.
I've seen that some. I've seen Martyr Mouse stuff.
Nice.
Here I come to save the day. That's before your time, AP.
I have no idea what that is. Paul, AP saw latest video. What you described as happening between women and Muslim, all between women and Muslim all over the world, even in my country. How about doing a series from that topic? I thought about it. It's just for years I've heard from so many women. I mean, this is basically what I said in the video. So many women that they had these horrible experiences with Islam, and every single time, whenever I hear it, it's just it is kind of heartbreaking. Which David wouldn't know because he's a psychopath, but it is very heartbreaking and also very difficult to deal with. But so I wanted to sit down and just talk about that. But it would be nice to have the women themselves, who often don't want to publicly speak about it. That would be good. But yeah, I just published a video.
That's becoming more common though, man.
It is.
You've got women blasting stuff over on TikTok like it's a sport, man, and dudes are totally panicking. The Dawa clowns are totally panicking.
In the Zut sense. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I published a video earlier today about women should not convert to Islam. Actually, I published a video. When David was like, all these years, David was like, no, don't publish video, please don't publish video. But I had to publish a video.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah. Than, I'm back.
Guess who's back?
Thank you, Than. Randy Bales. That paddling, that's no received.
Dude, you misspelled your name. It's Randy Bowles. Isn't that the name?
True. Yeah. Not in the Zut sense. This is funny. People are using this as a short for not in the Zut sense now. NITZS. Not in the Zut sense. Mm-hmm. Would have made the Warner blush. The pad that Mojab received. Yeah, it would have. It would have.
It was an epic spanking.
Epic spanking. In the Zut sense. Not in the Zut sense. What's a legal proceeding? What's a debate? Maybe he's a mosquito on the butt of Islam. Annoying. It indeed. I'm your teacher, boy. Hey, you should have said that, man.
He was, man. I only watched the Islamic dilemma section, but Hijab was just flat out wrong and didn't know the basics, man. He didn't know the basics. And God logic had to educate him.
How about you get on your knees?
Where's my teacher boy button, man?
You're sick. You're sick. You're finished already. Look at me. Look at me. You know you're done.
Why are you stuttering?
It is a metaphysical matter.
How about no? I don't buy your Ella.
I can't find my I'm your teacher boy button. Did I get rid of it?
You're hiding, boy. You're hiding.
I will choose the cow.
Yeah, Muslim.
Oh, it's right here. Sorry.
I'm your teacher, boy.
Okay, good, found it. I pray that Mo Hijab's daughter marries a Jewish Christian who attacks the religion of Islam. Amen. Nice. Twill, what's a harder beating? What's harder, beating God logic in debate or the Zut? we wouldn't know. Thanks for the work, fellas. Truly appreciate it. Thank you. We appreciate this. Chris Klim, this is the first time flex and righteousness is greatly rewarded by more than I can possibly afford. God got too proud of the entire team. Yes. This is a very good time. It's a very good time. Time's are very good right now.
It is, like the momentum just totally reversed. You had all these Dawa armies going out, acting like they're schooling everyone, challenging them, and they're complete cowards now. They're complete running cowards now.
Even Speaker's Corner. It's like there was this concern years ago that Speaker's Corner is being taken over by the Muslims, where they are aggressively arguing and all that. That has been halted and reversed. Now it's being dominated by Christians. The online scene, it looked like it was being taken over by the Islamists. Now it's being dominated by the Christians in that field. Things are changing, and I'm very, very happy to see it. Very happy to see it. Would check my comment on last twit post.
That's why I saw it. That's why I laughed a minute ago. I looked at it and I was laughing. You might want to check it out. Just go to my most recent post and check out Humbled Clay. That's pretty funny.
Let's see. Dawood Wood. Which is your last post?
My most recent post on X, man.
The one about the live stream or the one before that?
Let me see.
This is why I'm asking you.
Yeah. The live stream. Most recent post, man.
As a gesture of good faith, God Logic hands Hijab his butt.
He handed his butt to them, and Hijab's in a hijab.
Very nice. It is a very nice. Very nice. All right, let's look at this video.
Hey, don't be getting copyright.
Don't
Music,
copyright
man.
me just because I played you as music, man. Avery, we don't copyright. Come on, man.
Don't be copywriting us, man.
I understand the embarrassment. I understand the humiliation. I understand you wanting to hide because of what has happened to you as a narcissist. You know, you can't believe that this has just been done to you by someone as unqualified as I am.
The unlettered
Christian. With your education, with you knowing multiple languages, able to speak the Arabic and having access to all of the tafsir and the commentary and the exegetes.
What? Yeah, a little side note. When Hijab is quoting the Quran and stuff in Arabic, like Jai and DOC just start giggling and talking about all the stuff he gets wrong. So apparently he sucks.
Yeah. He doesn't have a very good memory with those things. He thinks he acts as if he does, but he always gets the. I noticed that when I was doing my review of my discussion that I had with him years ago, and was putting the video together. I notice how often he misquotes things, and I know that it's very, very interesting because he acts like he's sitting there and he's exactly reciting it and repeating it word for word, but every single time he makes a mistake about it. It's funny.
There's no way that this could have happened to you, right?
The overwhelming, vast majority of Muslim scholars from the classical period until now believe that this Bible that we have in our hands
Show me that.
Corrupt.
Show me that. Don't just say that.
And the reference of that.
Show me that.
The reference,
brother. You can't be making big claims like that.
What do you mean show you?
What do you mean? You got all those books behind you. You don't got a reference. You don't got the source that you can show us.
I can't right now. I'm drinking my tea. I'm sitting down. You can find it. This is uncontroversial, Avery.
Okay, let me show you why it's controversial.
He says that I know there are some scholars who didn't believe that. I know. Yeah, I know that.
I'm loving your honesty. So there's some scholars who believe in textual corruption, and there's some scholars who believe in wholesale preservation. That's beautiful. Good job. Good job admitting that.
Some scholars of Islam might have believed in this. I'm not negating this point.
Good.
That the Jews and Christians at the time of the Prophet had some kind of preserved text.
So this means that our position is completely Islamic. That the scripture.
It's kind of funny. It's me and David watching God Logic, watching himself in Mohammed Hijab.
Mm-hmm. It's something meta.
Yeah.
Something meta about this.
It's very.
But fine. He's playing this. This wasn't even like the worst. Like. I mean, there were times when it was just like Avery knew what the sources say and Hijab had no clue. Avery knew the meaning of something. Hijab had no clue. It was bad, man. It was bad.
It was a very bad, man.
Are uncorrupted.
As I said to you, I mean, there's just no way. There's no way that someone as unqualified as myself, someone who does not speak multiple languages, someone who does not have access to the scholarly exegetes and the tafsir and the Hijab al-Nuzul. There's no way someone like me can be more knowledgeable on the Islamic subjects than you, right?
What does Furqan mean? What does Furqan mean?
Furqan means criterion.
Okay, so what does it mean?
A standard of truth that tells you what's right and what's wrong.
Look at these idiots. Look at these idiots. Wait for it. Here you go.
Guess what? The Quran says the Torah is Al Furqan.
Look at his face change. Look at his face change.
I need to get dressed for the.
Yeah, guys. So to understand there, Yeah, Hijab asked if you know what Furqan means, so criterion. And so Avery said it. And since the Quran is supposedly the criterion, then Avery just admitted, according to Hijab, oh, you're admitting that the Quran is the criterion over the truth in the other scriptures. And they start laughing. Ha, we've proven our point. And Avery points out, the Quran calls the Torah the Furqan. So, so the Torah would be the criterion that judges. And then you saw his face instantly change. What a dope.
You can see it. It's like, I think he first he gets kind of baffled and embarrassed by what Avery says, but then on top of that, Avery doing the fake laugh, I think it's really it really gets to his head. It's really gets to Mojab.
Yeah, yeah, it's along the lines of, okay, I just destroyed you on the point, but your followers are so stupid that they're just paying attention to who's laughing. So okay, I'll go ahead and I'll be you for your followers. So my fans are actually paying attention to the argument. Your fans just pay attention to him laughing, him strong caveman laughing. So Avery went ahead and did that.
Ashmay says you're not supposed to cook humans, Avery. This is a good point, but also doesn't make sense because how are you supposed to eat?
Yeah, it's pretty weird because Avery's cooking channel is like it's going to be like cannibal cooking. You know what I mean? Because he's cooking human beings, man.
That's my stuff, man. I love it. That's my kind of stuff. Hey, when are you going to publish are you going to publish a video of of Avery doing his bit about to the guy at the parking lot?
Oh yeah, I was waiting. I think Life is posting a section because I wanted the debate that Avery had with that guy, right? I wanted to post a clip of the debate, then the guy calling the cops showing up, and then the aftermath when Avery started talking to him. But I think Life is posting a clip from that, but I haven't seen it yet.
Nice. You should publish. I think you have the best recording of that whole moment.
Of that moment, yeah, I do. Not of the debate. I didn't record the debate that they had earlier.
Because
that's why I needed someone else to post that, man.
I have some of it from a different angle, so I think people need to see that. It's like one of the funniest things I've seen. One of the funniest things I've seen personally. I do have the moment where the police came to us, though. Very, very well.
Quran says the Torah is Al Furqan. I need to get dressed for the occasion. My shirt's getting messy. Hold on.
So, are you okay? What's this guy doing? He said, "Get out of it. You want to throw the towel, boy?"
I need to dress for the occasion, man.
Put it on the screen, man.
This isn't happening.
What?
What are you playing the whole thing? Why don't you put it on the screen?
Oh, I didn't put it on the screen. That's funny.
I need to get dressed for the occasion. My shirt's getting messy. Hold on.
So, are you okay? What's this guy doing? He said, "Get out of it. You want to throw the towel, boy?"
I need to dress for the occasion, man. This is the best tool I've ever made. There's no way that this uneducated, young, black, tall, dark, extremely handsome young man knows more about my religion than me. I've debated the best. I could speak Arabic. I know the subject, but he's coming and he's outclassing me in every single topic and reference that I'm bringing up to him. This can't be happening. Is what's going on in your head, isn't it?
The Quran is Al-Muhaymin. It's called Al-Muhaymin.
Would you like to see interpreters that say otherwise? That say Muhammad's the Muhaymin?
That's not what anyone said.
You're gonna hold?
No.
Some of your scholars, they said Muhammad's the Muhaymin.
See, look, you're having to lie now. This is quite...
Do you want me to show you? Can I share my screen?
No, you don't need to share. Don't waste. What are you laughing at?
Check out what Ibn Kathir says here. All of these people say that what is guarded over is Muhammad over the Quran.
Oh,
so he said no one said that.
That's not what anyone said.
But how many people you count here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Ibn Kathir, he agrees that yes, Muhammad is a Muhammad over the Quran, but that's just not what this verse is saying.
Exactly.
Add Ibn Kathir to this list of people who believe that Muhammad is the Muhammad over the Quran, which according to Muhammad Hijab, Muhammad corrector, authority, criterion. So Muhammad is the corrector, authority, and criterion over Allah's uncreated.
So by that logic, Muhammad decides what is in the Quran and what is not.
By the way, everyone needs to understand that point, because there's only a handful of go-to responses. They're all wrong. All the responses to the Islamic dilemma, they have like 4 or 5 that are the most common. They're all completely wrong. But this one is Surah 5, verse 48. And so Mohammed Hijab said that the word Muhammad means corrector, right? Corrector. And so if the Quran is the Muhammad, then the Quran is the corrector, and it's going to be the corrector of the previous scriptures. Hijab is so dumb that when Avery brings up, wait a minute, you had other Muslim commentators who said that Muhammad is the Muhammad and it's over the Quran. Okay, so if Muhammad means corrector, then Muhammad is the one correcting the speech of Allah, right? And Hijab said, no, you're a liar, said he's lying. And then Avery said, well, let me put it up on the screen. He said, no, you're not putting anything up on the screen. It's like, wait, you call him a liar and you don't let him share screen, because he would have put the sources right up on the screen, which show that he's right, and you're either lying or you haven't even read Ibn Kathir. You're bringing up this verse and saying what it means. You haven't even read Ibn Kathir. You haven't read Qurtubi. You haven't read any of this, and you're saying this is what the word means, and you don't know what any actual classical Muslim scholar said it means, and you just make it up. You just make things up. That's dawah now. We pretend that we're in line with what Islam teaches and the scholarship and so on, and we're just making stuff up and lying. Dude, that is exactly what the Quran says Jews and Christians are doing. It says Jews and Christians are going to hell for misrepresenting and distorting their scriptures. And here you have, it's what every dawah guy does. They lie about the Quran.
That's what they do.
When Avery tells the truth, they call him a liar. This is like pathetic. No wonder he had to take the video down.
Liar! You're a liar!
Speech? I know that's tough, but you're trying to figure out ways to get out of this. You're trying to figure out how can you reconcile yourself? How can you pick up this slack, because the damage is done? My video's blowing yours out of proportion. I mean, almost 400,000 views in just 2 days. And so you need to stop this. You need to get control of the narrative. So what do? You give a copyright strike. You strike the channel like the cowards before you, like Muslim Lantern before you, like the Orthodox Muslim Flippiano did to Elijah Apologetics. Shout out to that young brother who destroyed Flippiano. You are the same coward. It's the same spirit, just a different body. And so despite you giving verbal confirmation, so is it okay that I record this and put it on my channel? Just want to get a verbal confirmation. We're good.
Well, I mean, look, you can go live right now. I mean, I haven't got any issues with that myself.
Yeah, I'm recording.
You were live already.
Yeah, I'm recording right now, so I'm just making sure I can
go live so that your people can see what's happening right now.
Oh, they will. So I just want a verbal confirmation you're not going to copyright strike me.
No, you're going to go live, and it's absolutely fine.
Okay, cool. You still
wait. What the heck is happening right now?
What?
Live updates. Trump rushed out of dinner amid shootings.
Yeah, I saw that. It was trending on X. Shots fired.
Suspect in custody after apparent shooting at Trump dinner. Trump rushed out of dinner amid reports of shots fired. Secret Service officers at the White House Correspondents Association dinner, where Trump was set to speak, rushed the president out. This is just happened like what, 13 minutes ago. Interesting. 13 minutes ago. Trump safe, rushed out, shooter is in custody. Donald Trump was swiftly evacuated from the White House Correspondents Association dinner on Saturday evening after gunshots were heard inside the Washington Hilton. The shooter has been confirmed as dead, and the president was not injured. After shots rang out, Trump was ushered away from the dais inside the ballroom, and attendees took cover on the tables. A number of top administration officials were in attendance, including Vice President J.D. Vance, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth.
The program will resume shortly, organizers said. The Hilton, located a short distance away from the White House, is where President Ronald Reagan was shot in 1981. More updates to follow. Huh. Okay, so everything is all right. Nobody got hurt except the shooter, apparently.
Who is dead.
Yeah. That's a pretty bad performance for a shooter, man. Stupid. Stupid.
Look. First of all, bull. So look at this. Malik is headed to the church to see Logic and IP. Lol. Dude, that's an Armenian church. Do not go there, Malik, you stupid giant idiot. These guys do not play with someone showing up and threatening people, man.
Are they there right now? I thought the event was
They
over.
told it. So they were out on a pier, and God Logic announced it yesterday, and then Malik didn't show up. And so then they posted a clip from the pier saying, hey, we said we were going to be here. Where's Malik? Where's Malik? And he starts going, oh, well, you guys sure you're going to be there? Because, you know, gas is expensive. You know, it's $6 a gallon. So I don't know if I can blah, 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 blah. But then they had to head to the church. So I haven't seen the latest, but apparently Malik is saying that he's going to go to the church.
Interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. Very, very interesting.
Go through with the copyright strike. So what does this tell us? This tells us that you're a dog. It tells us that you're a coward. It tells us that you're fearful. It tells us that you're egotistical. You're fragile.
Yep.
You're soft.
Weak. Yeah.
Soft.
Yeah, soft.
You cannot handle someone that can outmatch you. I was better than you intellectually. I was better than you rhetorically. You could not stand up to me in any area of this field.
Total humiliation.
What do? You try to silence. You try to copyright strike.
What a dork.
All of you guys following this, we did a post on Twitter.
He actually did receive a copyright strike for that too. It's not just that the video was removed. His channel actually received a copyright strike for this, which is absolutely horrible. That is a penalty that has negative consequences on your channel for a while. And Mohammed Hijab has no right to do this. He gave explicit permission.
So, for all of you guys following this, we did a post on Twitter where you can go ahead and help tag Team YouTube to get them get some human eyes on this matter so that they can rectify this and solve this fraudulent copyright claim from this demon. And this will be a fun victory to continue to celebrate.
Did he just call Mohammed Hijab a demon?
In the face of the Dawagandas, the Dawa kittens, as the weeks go by. All glory to our Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Man, you're making this stuff worse for yourself.
Yeah.
This right here,
they all are,
is the worst move you could have made.
Dumbest thing possible. Dumbest thing. Take the L. Take the L like a man. When you lose and then shut down the video on the dude's channel and give him a copyright strike. Looks bad, man. Looks really bad. Look like a total punk.
Based. I like how he said Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Unlike David. It's like, no, we don't say that. Humble Clay would check my comments. Avery's legally in the right. He can sue. Yeah, he should.
And he should. And it's not just over this. It's like you need to set an example, you know what I mean, for other people who are going to try. Because that's, again, if Hijab gets away with this, then they can all basically say, yeah, you have my permission to share this and put it on your own channel, and then copyright strike them when they do. That would be bad. Matter of fact, the result of that would be like, okay, we're not going on your channels. We can't go on your channels. We don't trust you because you're going to say you're going to give permission for this or that, and then you're just going to use that to give us false copyright strikes and stuff like that. And so we'll just stay on our own channels. That's going to be the result of that. But I mean, think about this: it's Hijab Hijab does this. What's the result? Well, no one's going to trust him to even go on his channel anymore because he pulls stunts like this. Well, what'll happen? Well, people aren't going to show up to talk to him anymore, and then he's going to say, "You see, everyone is running. I tell people they can join me live, but no one joins me live because they're all scared and they're running."
You see, this is the proof.
Hey, let me check this out very briefly. President Trump has been rushed off stage and heavily armed U.S. agents jumped into action. Pray for the president.
Do not play that if there's a gunshot in here. I learned from experience. The stupid AI understands that as you firing a gun during a live stream. Okay, not loud, not loud. That's good.
Nothing is happening. They're just standing there after shots have been heard.
It's just some person with a phone.
Okay. That's true. That's true. That is true. That is true. You can call it love God. Its term India, love God. Love, you mean love jihad? Okay. Why did you spell it like that? You can call it love jihad. Okay. I love that video you posted earlier today, AP. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. For some reason, I actually had that video uploaded on my channel for at least 2 weeks, and I was supposed to publish it, but I didn't get around to publishing it. And today I thought, dude, it's time to publish it. So I'm glad I did. I appreciate that. Loaves of bread. TikTok Dawa is just Sheikh, Google, and Imam Chat GPT scripts without reading context. Random heresy from groups like Basilidians are used. David Wood, TikTok. They're saying David Wood should go on TikTok and take it over.
We are. That's one of the things that's happening this year.
Moshi season. If you're going to make content about Islam, good luck. Hijab is Islamic vaudeville, said Moshi season. AP, time to update your end of Mohammed hijab video. You know what? I actually did think about that, but I also thought of just doing a little post of how this year is the real end of Mohammed hijab. Dumb person says, I will leave Dr. Diddy Wood on the floor. Okay, dumb person. Luke Blaze, Avery is the Guy Fieri of cooking dawa. Guy Fieri of cooking dawa. Fieri. Is that how you say it? The White Trash Banner, the debate in Hamtramck is on Rumble. It is. Nice. The Nerd Empire. Show some compassion for Mojab. He sucks so much. Not in the sense. He can't afford a bookshelf. We should have a Zut one made for him so he never forgets his God Logic debate. That is actually a very good idea, and I support it. Alex, I'm going to super chat. Thank you so much. Alex says, AP, could you please help, or could you help Muslims in Germany, help debate Muslims in Germany? For example, Anas. I don't know much about the German Dawah and apologetics scene. Don't know much about it. And despite my love and ties to Germany and all that, whenever I go back to German-speaking stuff, I feel kind of very, very foreign there because I'm very out of touch with it all. I know there are lots of good people in Germany who do this stuff too.
Where?
In Germany. Jack Ray says most
in Baden-Württemberg.
Yeah, that's where I lived when I was in Germany. That's where I
what a dork! You lived in Baden-Württemberg.
I lived in Baden-Württemberg. That's the best part of Germany.
Wie ist die Postleitzahl von Baden-Württemberg? That was stupid.
It doesn't have a Postleitzahl because it's a state.
It's a giant area.
Yeah. Unapologetic apologetics. Cool. So I'll email the link to you. Works best on PC. Also meeting with John to discuss it next Friday. Really think it's going to be awesome for research. Nice. Mrs. Friendly Ex-Muslim. Oh, what's up, Miss Friendly Ex-Muslim? I didn't know you had a separate account. Oh, you did have a separate account. Okay. Avery doesn't just cook dawa, he turns it to ashes. He does indeed.
Yeah, Avery, man, you got to work on your cooking, man. You keep burning it, man. You keep burning the food. You keep burning it.
Burning it, man. You overcooked it.
You're
Overcooked
like,
it.
oh, I'm gonna cook this. I'm gonna cook this steak, and it's like you can't even cut it anymore because it's burnt to a crisp, man.
Overcooked it. All right. It's good to see you here. Very, very good to see you here, Miss Friendly Ex-Muslim. I appreciate you. All right, man. Anything else?
It's gone. It's gone.
This is so funny. Mohammed Hijab was like, I give this man an F grade for comprehension skills.
How did you respond?
I had to respond with when the student tries to grade his teacher.
Oh, yeah.
And
Avery was the teacher.
I ratioed him.
Did I post a response? I responded to a bunch of his stuff.
Did you? Oh, I gave Mohammed Hijab an F grade for courage.
That's
Nice.
true.
Very, very nice. Very nice, man. This is very nice. This all reminds me of this wonderful clip here.
What does it mean to be unreliable?
Muslims believe in Jesus Christ. There's a lot of interest, I think, from the Muslim community, and many Muslims feel that your conclusions, your historical conclusions of who Jesus Christ is more commensurate with the Muslim idea than it is with the Christian one.
I wouldn't say that they line up well with the Muslim view. I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. I'm not interested in whether Jesus was the Son of God because I don't think there's a God. And so
my understanding is that your conclusion is that Jesus Christ was a messianic prophet.
I think he thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him. I think that that's historically right. I think that all of these gospel authors, I think all of them think that in some sense, Jesus is God. If you think that the Bible cannot have any mistakes in it, if you're shown a mistake, then you just refuse to admit it's a mistake. You think either it can be reconciled in some way or that there's something we just don't understand about it, or, we have, and
in the Quran, it's mentioned if this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant by certain so, no, that is my view.
It's a necessary condition for a book from God not to have contradictions.
That's an assumption about what kind of book God could write. I know this is an important argument that apologists use for Islam. As somebody who is not either Christian or Muslim, it doesn't make sense to me for humans to say what God has to do. If God wants to make a revelation, it has to be this, this, or that. You're talking about somebody who's beyond your imagination.
Well, there has to be something within revelation which distinguishes it from human speech so as to act as an evidence.
Yes, I know that's your argument. I'm saying who says it has to be? You are.
Yeah,
exactly.
If it's not, then anyone can claim prophecy or prophethood, right?
Well, the Christians say that's what the Christians say Muslims are doing. They're just claiming things for themselves.
No, in the past, prophets came with kind of visual miracles. The final prophet, who's we believe Prophet Muhammad, he came with something that can be analyzable in our times. If it's analyzable in a sense that you can distinguish it from human speech, and so this would be the argument that we would put forward.
Yeah, no, I know, and I don't buy it. Suppose he did not call himself God. That would not mean he's not God. I don't call myself a pain in the neck, but doesn't mean a pain in the neck. And I don't buy it.
That's why Airman's popular, man. It's like you can disagree with him, and he could even be completely wrong, but he's like funny and likable. He's still funny and likable.
This editor has some serious skills. Well, that was me.
Mad skills.
I just found it so hilarious at the time that they kept always talking about Bart Ehrman and using him, and then Mohammed Hijab actually goes and talks to Bart Ehrman to use him, and he He just doesn't have it.
No, that was like Muhammad. That was like Mohammed Hijab. We say perfect preservation of the Quran, but some people are saying, no, I will get Yasser Qadi on here to show the truth. I better take this down because it went really, really bad.
Yeah. And then he talks to Bart Ehrman. This is a
I will redeem myself by getting Bart Ehrman on my show, and he will prove that Islam is true. He really thought it was going to be, hey, you believe that Jesus viewed himself as some sort of messianic prophet, but hey, we believe in the prophet, so you're going to say that you agree more with us, right? That you're on our side in this. And
I wouldn't say I agree with you. No. That's the respectable thing about Bart Ehrman. It's like you can't just sweet talk and buy,
he'll tell you, and it's not like it's not going to be, I don't want to hurt your feelings about your religion. He'll say, not buying it. I don't buy it. You're wrong.
But my favorite is still this here.
The attributes of God, how are they knowable? Is that only through relationship with the book? Does that also have an experience?
Here we go.
As far as
والله الذي لا إله إلا هو عالم الغيب والشهادة هو الرحمن الرحيم سبحان الله عما يشركون.
Why approach the answer to my question in that manner? I don't understand the language. What purpose does that serve in a discussion with someone like me? How do you know when that's appropriate and when it's not?
My God, so beautiful.
That is, they really think like the Quran has magical powers, and there are people in the world who are just impressed with the sound of another language. They'll hear French and it's so amazing, it's so beautiful. But there are people who are impressed by. I've told this many times before, but Osama Dakdok says he'll run into people and like, but the when they're reciting their prayers, it sounds so beautiful and stuff like this. And Osama Dakdok will start, you mean like this? And he'll start reciting, and they'll go, yeah, like that. And he goes, I just said I want to slit your throat and drink the blood as it's coming out. Why would you be impressed by this?
It's pretty messed up that he would say something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very rude.
All right, mate. LOL, they steal from Christian liturgy. Possibly. Yeah. Nerd noises. AP and David Wood's happy birthday singing is way better than this. That's true.
That's true.
That's true. That's much true. But I have 6 degrees. How do you not like my singing? Why do you not like my singing? I have 6 degrees to my name. From Mauritania.
6 degrees. Should be a movie titled 6 Degrees of Stupid or something like that.
6 degrees. That's funny. Maybe Mohammed Hijab didn't want God Logic to share his screen because he was afraid that that God Logic was going to sabotage the live stream by putting on inappropriate pictures of one man with 30 naked men or something.
Or what if he puts up a picture of a goat and it distracts us?
All right, man. Anything else?
Nope, you said it all.
I think this is a short one today. I can't think of anything else to talk about. But we could be here forever and talk about all kinds of things. But we've done too many live streams, too many videos. It's time to put it all to rest for a little bit. Are you going live tomorrow?
Of course.
Oh, nice. Nice. It's very nice. I will be traveling for a while, starting Monday. So my live stream stuff will be less active than usual. Traveling for important stuff. Also will be on a bunch of shows and stuff. So we'll be gone for a while.
Hey, you don't want you went a bunch of time without doing anything. And you had to, fight your way back into relevance again. You better find a way to post stuff, man.
I know.
Or figure out a way to go live, even if you're like tired and crap.
I shall. I'll probably go live while I'm traveling or something, and post some content that I've already recorded that needs to be edited and stuff. So I will be gone for a little bit, but I will try and go live more for when I'm traveling, and also do publish videos. I shall do that. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching and for joining. Jack Ray says 6 degrees of cooked bacon. This is very, very true. Anything else, David?
No, that's it. You said it all.
And also, I'll be publishing songs, which is the most important part of it all, of course. So that's what everybody is waiting for. Who cares about videos? Everyone wants songs. All right, thanks everybody for watching. As always, have a fantastic little day, and as they say in Goatland. Did that work?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
Stay away from Islam.